hesitate a little to share this story because I think I talk a lot about a particular fitness place that's next door to me. But I attend there and it's right across the street, and so I have a lot of connections to it. But I love the experience of it because it puts me in the role of a student, and I work in schools. And I think all persons that work with children, if we put ourselves in positions of a student, whether it's to learn a new language or to learn a new skill, to take classes, exercise, yoga, something like that, it helps us connect to these learning curves. It helps us connect to the process of learning. And really, life is the teacher. We're always a student, and so we are always in the process of learning. The thing that I think happens is that we get so attached to outcomes that we miss the moments. We miss the essence. We miss the sensual experience of awareness and growth. So my little experience this week at Orange Theory was that I've been going for over a year, and there is a certain grade you could say that you get every time you go. There's a certain number of splat points that you want to get, and there's you can see how many calories you burn. So I have a certain numbers that I like to get for the workouts. And this week I noticed for the first time I was actually so proud of myself for my ability to perform the push pace and for burpees. In just my comparison to myself, where I began and where I am now, I was just so genuinely good job, Sally. And I could tell halfway through that I wasn't on track for the splats and my calories were lower. But it was the first time I genuinely didn't care. I was really proud of myself for my growth. So I've mentioned before in my blogs or in the videos about this, it's like positive psychology, but people get turned off by that because they think, oh, you're not paying attention to reality. But there's this Martin Seligman came up with this definition of happiness, and this acronym, I think that's what they're called, PERMA, P-E-R-M-A. And I wonder about this as a report card. Instead of being attached to these particular outcomes, what if every day we were curious about our PERMA, our positive emotions? How much today did I experience what I consider positive emotions? I like the feeling of clarity. So just having a clear mind to me is a positive emotion. I personally also take the time in the morning and the evening to connect to that experience of what I consider a clear feeling where I can get into this state of goodness and possibility. And I am much better at it in the morning than in the evening. And then the E is for engagement, being present in our experiences. The R is for relationships, how we relate to others, how others relate to us. This is an area for me that I really need to work on. It was easier for me to get clear and get healthy and be able to maintain this good feeling state that I'm sharing my skills. It was easier for me to kind of put people, to just kind of really develop this relationship with myself. And I think just being alive, we do need to live with others. But so how did I do with relationships today? And M is meaning. I heard someone say that meaning to adults is connectedness to kids. And I think sometimes adults are trying to, maybe we just get this mixed up idea of what meaning is and trying to be relevant and push our relevance instead of being curious about new ideas or new ways of thinking, or being curious about the children. And then the A is for achievement. And when I think of achievement, I think of growth. So how did I grow today? So this idea that just to be connected to our day, that we could grade ourselves on this concept of happiness, by being curious about, like, reflecting on the day and being curious about our positive emotions, like what was our grade, engagement, what was our grade, relationships, what was our grade, meaning, what was our grade, achievement, what was our grade, and from a place of reflection and curiosity. And then what would, like, the comments be? Like, what did I do great? What could I do better at tomorrow? So snowy here in Denver, sort of. Sunday story. Have a good week. Snowy Sunday story. I hesitate